Hi, it's Jack, and I'm sitting in my car, my truck actually, as you can tell, because I didn't charge my phone on the way to my destination, and I'm at 13%, so I couldn't go out in the field to shoot this dialogue as I had planned. I'm in Santa Clarita, California, which is outside of Los Angeles, California, in Canyon Country, and about less than 60 miles, 30, 40, 50, I'm not sure. And it's a beautiful day out there. I'll take you outside in a minute, but I just wanted to tell you where I am and why I am. Here I'm at the train station in what I call Saugus, which is kind of sort of Santa Clarita, but I don't think Saugus is a city, incorporated city. Anyway, they have the Saugus swap meet here, and I think there's a racetrack nearby. But when the train stops at the Saugus Station and I'm on my way to Los Angeles, there's a little valley on the left side as you're going south. And I always sit on the left side of the train on the top, and I couldn't help but notice it. It's a little valley, and I thought, oh, this would be great to have a house here. I watch the trains or whatever, but I'm always distracted by the trash laying in the everywhere in the empty lot on the other side of the train station. And so I thought, well, I'll come out and see if I can't pick up some of it. So the next time when I take the train, I won't have so much trash to look at. And I brought a bag of wildflower seeds I had left over from one of my first two videos. This is pollinator honeybee mix. All-in-one formula, mulch, fertilizer, and seeds. So because it's December, the rainy season is almost upon us. Maybe something will grow the next time I take the train. I'm in between, today is the 13th of December, and we're in between two holidays. Thanksgiving just happened the end of November, and Christmas is soon upon us in less than 2 weeks. I just wanted to quickly mention that for Thanksgiving, my friend Greg, well, he didn't volunteer me. He encouraged me to go and help him serve Thanksgiving dinner to the homeless at Grace Resources in Lancaster, where he is trying to, well, I don't want to say sell, but promote his program. His company he founded is called Career Dreams, and it's to help people self-discover their talents, and it's a very good idea. It's a very good plan, and it works. And he wants to help the homeless in the Antelope Valley or anywhere else in need of some help to help define who they are and what they want in order to find some work or a change of career, whatever. Anyway, so we were there, and while we were waiting for assignments, there was a young man standing nearby, and Greg and I were talking, and I just, because there was only 3 of us there, I didn't want to ignore this young fellow, and I just started including him in our conversation as if he was already a good friend. And so we talked for a while, and his name is Ephraim, and he told me that he's a college student, and he told me that he just woke up, decided Thanksgiving morning to come down to the resource center there to help the homeless. And I thought, what a bold, brave move for this young guy. I mean, I've always wanted to help but I never did. I was always a chicken, it seems, for so many years until my friend Greg said, well, I'm going to, let's go. And so we did. But Ephraim was there, and we had a nice long talk. And I just thought he was so brave and such a positive, determined move to go down and help. And he didn't have to sign up. We didn't have to sign up or anything. He just showed up, and we ended up serving drinks for everybody. Although it was 85 degrees out there on the concrete, and it was really hot, but that's another story. Anyway, it was a good thing, and everybody had a good time. But Ephraim is soon to graduate from college, and he wants to get into marketing, IT for small businesses. And I forgot to mention when we were talking as a suggestion that if he had a business card, I don't know if it's too soon for that, but if you had a business card, Ephraim, you could have given it to somebody at the resource center. I mean, that would have been a good place to start to try to promote yourself, because they are technically a small company and probably in need of some help in the IT department. So it was just a suggestion. And I had a difficult time trying to pronounce Ephraim's name at first, and I felt bad, but I got it down right, I think, in the end. And it reminded me of how often people will ask me how tall I am, and after a while it gets to be you get tired of people asking. I get tired sometimes of people asking. I used to. It doesn't bother me anymore, but it bothered me when I was younger. But I was thinking that Ephraim's name is difficult to pronounce in the beginning until you get it right. And I thought, oh, what a great opportunity for him to strike up a conversation with somebody, because he spent a good deal of time trying to get me to say it just right. So I was comfortable in saying his name. But it reminded me, I think, of a Peter Sellers movie. There's a scene in there where he's speaking French and he's trying to tell somebody how to say a French word, and they can't quite get it. So he's in their face with, no, we sent les livrets français. We saw, like. So I thought it'd be a good conversation starter for you, Ephraim, to help people pronounce your name easier. You never know. But so I just wanted to say that, and just to let you know that my friend Josh has also started his own company, and now I should have looked this up before I started talking about it. It's jhtechnical, I believe, .com. I want to say JK Technical, but that's not his last name. JH Technical, and it's not spelled technical like technical. It's TEKNICAL or NIKAL, but he's all about IT and helping people with their websites and any questions they might have on the subject. So I thought that would be a good sample for you to look at. As you're moving forward and getting business cards printed and getting out there in the world and promoting yourself. And I just thought you did an excellent job of doing that morning. So I just wanted to share that with you. All right, I think this is probably getting to be too long. I want to save some time for the train and picking up some trash. Doesn't that sound exciting? Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention was that I also met that morning Mr. Matt, the middle school teacher, who was asking me after I told him that I was all about recycling, and he said, the kids and I have just bought a 3D printer and we can't find any way to recycle the leftover ink. I don't know that it's ink, maybe filament that the 3D printer uses. So I've included in this video slide somewhere, I'm going to include that I did some research online for you, Mr. Matt, to hopefully help you locate somebody or somewhere that you could just, if you have to, mail it to some plastic recycler or some company that might refill it. But I did find also in some of my research here that there's a couple of 3D printers, or there's one machine that will shred plastic bottles, or any plastic, I presume, to make filament for 3D printers. And I thought, oh, what a great idea, because now you're not buying new plastic that you may or may not be able to recycle later, but you're using recycled material. I'm not sure how it shreds it down, but there's two in here that I've listed, so check that out. And as my brother Tim suggested, and I also thought that whoever the manufacturer is of your 3D printer, they should be recycling their 3D printer ink cartridges or the filament. So I would give them a call. I'm sure you've already done that. And if they don't do it, ask them if they know who does. Maybe that'll push them in a corner and give them pause to think about, well, maybe we should do this. But I've put a few places in these slides, so check that out, and I hope that helps. If not, leave me a comment under this video and give me the name of your 3D printer, and I'll see what I can find, because I'm determined to figure it out and recycle everything. All right, I think my phone might be charged a little bit more. I can't tell here. I'll have to shut you off and check it. But I'm going to go out and pick up some trash and take some pictures, which I'll include in this video. And that's it for now. So have a happy holiday. And all right. Take care. Thanks very much for listening, and remember to keep it clean and keep it green, and we'll talk again soon. Okay? Thanks. Bye.
Blow your whistle, freight train, take me on down the line. Blow your whistle, lady, he got rambling on my mind. That old freight train moving along to Nashville holds a charm that is a chum for me. Makes me think of good old rambling days gone by. Makes me feel so lonely, don't you see? Blow your whistle, freight train, take me on down the line. Blow your whistle, lady, he got rambling on my mind. Got a feeling that I want to ramble